The butterfly and the bee find themselves in a heated argument over who gets to take honey from the beautiful flower, each determined to claim their prize. As tensions rise, the butterfly gracefully flaps its wings, expressing its frustration, while the bee circles around buzzing with indignation, neither willing to back down or share the sweetness of the flower. With each daring maneuver, the butterfly and the bee display their differing approaches, the butterfly embodying grace and poise, while the bee relies on its speed and tenacity. As they prepare for a final attempt to claim the honey, the flower becomes the battleground, embodying the tension and excitement of their unfolding rivalry. In a burst of energy, the bee launches itself toward the nectar, but the butterfly, with a swift and graceful maneuver, blocks its way, leading to an intense clash of wills. In a breathtaking moment, the butterfly and the bee clash above the flower, their vibrant hues mixing in a flurry of energy, both creatures fiercely contesting their claim to the precious nectar. On a towering cliff high above the ground, an eagle watches over her precious eggs, each one a promise of new life. With fierce determination and unwavering focus, she protects her nest, knowing that the future of her kind rests within those tiny shells. Every day the eagle soars through the skies, searching for food while keeping an eye on her nesting spot. The vast green valley below reminds her of the home she fiercely protects, as she balances her instinct to hunt with the need to safeguard her future chicks. After a long day of hunting, the eagle returns to her nest, bringing a meal back for her chicks. She lovingly tends to her eggs, each nudge a promise of her unwavering dedication and the life that soon will emerge. A moment of magic unfolds as the first eaglet begins to break free from its shell, the sounds of life echoing in the nest. The eagle, filled with pride and joy, stands vigilantly ready to nurture and defend her new arrival. With a mix of excitement and uncertainty, the eager eaglet ventures beyond the nest for the first time, teetering on unsteady legs. Guided by the protective presence of its mother, it prepares to embrace the world just beyond its cozy home. As dusk settles over the land, the eaglet eagerly flaps its tiny wings, feeling the thrill of potential within. Observing its mother's graceful flight, it is captivated by the freedom that lies ahead, igniting a spark of courage within. In a moment of pure determination, the eaglet leaps into the air, propelled by instinct, and dreams of soaring high. The exhilaration is palpable as it flaps its wings, feeling both fear and excitement on this monumental journey. As the eaglet takes flight, its enthusiasm quickly turns into a struggle. The reality of flying is harsher than expected. It crashes softly into the grass below, and the mother's heart races as she rushes to its side, embodying strength and solace in this moment of uncertainty. In a vibrant forest, a cunning monkey and a greedy fox encounter each other, each with their own intentions and schemes. The clever monkey decides to play a game, dangling a ripe banana in front of the greedy fox, who is determined to get his paws on the delicious treat. With a swift flick of its wrist, the monkey throws the banana into the air, sending the fox into a wild chase, completely unaware of the monkey's cunning plan. The greedy fox, filled with frustration, realizes too late that the clever monkey has outsmarted him, leaving him in a comical predicament. As the monkey enjoys its victory, it brandishes another banana, teasing the fox, who is now plotting a clever way to turn the tables. The fox, not one to back down easily, begins crafting a trap, in hopes of finally capturing the clever monkey and its prized banana. With the trap ready, the fox lies in wait while the monkey approaches, unaware of the clever scheme laid out before it. As the monkey effortlessly clears the trap, it can't help but mock the fox, who is left stunned by the monkey's agility and cleverness. On a tranquil morning, a solitary swan drifted along a blank river, its smooth feathers glistening under the soft rays of the sun, embodying a sense of peace and serenity. As the swan took flight, its powerful wings lifted it into the air, casting a fleeting shadow over the water, while below its mirrored image danced along the river's surface. With a gentle splash, the swan landed back on the river, sending tiny droplets flying, while the lush greenery along the banks added to the serene beauty of the scene. As the swan meticulously preened its feathers, the surrounding world mirrored its calm demeanor, creating a harmonious scene filled with tranquility and grace. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the swan became a silhouette against the dazzling sunset, embodying the serenity of the evening, while the first stars peeked out into the twilight. Under the gentle glow of the moonlight, the swan glided silently across the river, its presence a symbol of grace amid the tranquil beauty of the night. On a tranquil morning, a solitary swan drifted along a blank river, its smooth feathers glistening under the soft rays of the sun, embodying a sense of peace and serenity. As the swan took flight, its powerful wings lifted it into the air, casting a fleeting shadow over the water, while below its mirrored image danced along the river's surface. With a gentle splash, the swan landed back on the river, sending tiny droplets flying, while the lush greenery along the banks added to the serene beauty of the scene. As the swan meticulously preened its feathers, the surrounding world mirrored its calm demeanor, creating a harmonious scene filled with tranquility and grace. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the swan became a silhouette against the dazzling sunset, embodying the serenity of the evening, while the first stars peeked out into the twilight. Under the gentle glow of the moonlight, the swan glided silently across the river, its presence a symbol of grace amid the tranquil beauty of the night. As the swan ventured further, it unknowingly disrupted the calm waters, causing curious fish to leap into the air, their shimmering scales catching the moonlight. The sudden splashes of the fish created a delightful commotion around the swan, adding a touch of vibrant life to the serene night as the water danced around them. Curiosity sparkled in the swan's eyes as it observed the fish darting away, experiencing a brief moment of playful interaction amidst the serenity of the moonlit river. With a serene determination, the swan continued its journey across the river, the disturbances settling into stillness once more, creating a peaceful connection with the night. In a brief pause, the swan took in its surroundings, its tranquil reflection perfectly mirrored on the still water, capturing the essence of peace in the quiet night. With renewed grace, the swan continued its serene journey, moving elegantly through the water, a tranquil presence amid the deepening night. As the evening deepened, the river fell into a peaceful hush, with the swan becoming the embodiment of tranquility, gracefully navigating the calm waters. In a serene river where the sun glimmers on the water's surface, a crocodile lies lazily on the bank, eyes half closed, while schools of fish dart around blissfully unaware of the lurking predator. Suddenly the crocodile springs into action, splashing into the river like a living torpedo, leaving the fish in a flurry of panic as they dart for safety, their scales shimmering in the sunlight. In a display of unity, the fish band together their vibrant scales, reflecting a rainbow of colors as they plan their next move, while the crocodile stalks them with sharp, hungry eyes beneath the water. With a powerful surge, the crocodile lunges forward in a breathtaking leap, causing a wave of water to erupt around it, while one brave fish arcs into the air, desperately trying to evade its fierce predator. Frustrated but undeterred, the crocodile resurfaces its tail, thrashing the water in anticipation of the next strike, while the clever fish find sanctuary in a secret underwater cave, hoping to elude their formidable foe. As the crocodile circles like a shadow of death, its keen senses on high alert, a single fish cautiously peers from the safety of the cave, caught between the instinct to flee and the desire to understand the predator lurking outside. In a split second, the crocodile strikes at the cave entrance, its massive jaws crashing down, sending shockwaves through the water, while inside, chaos erupts as the fish flee in all directions, their instincts driving them to escape the looming threat. With its opportunity lost, the crocodile pulls back momentarily, watching and waiting as the river returns to a tranquil state under the soft glow of the setting sun, each ripple in the water telling tales of the chase that just unfolded. Calm once more, the crocodile rests on the bank, its eyes half closed, while the fish, now safe, resume their playful dance in the water, unbothered by the earlier tension, surrounded by the peacefulness of nature as twilight approaches.